Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing well. Hi, I'm Donna.
Hello, Donna. I'm Jess.
Nice to meet you, Jess.
Hello, ma'am.
Please have a chair right there. Do you have any resume for us
Yes, ma'am, I do.
today? Thank you.
Yep. Here you go.
Thank
And here you go.
you. All right. So,
All right, just tell us a little bit about why you're applying for this master's degree and for a teaching position in China.
Well, applying for a master's degree, I always think it's best to go on with education. I really value learning, and I love, 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 love culture. And going to China, going to Asia in general is just one of my goals in life, and working over there is one of my goals in life, so,
okay.
yeah.
Which concentration are you going to choose?
Education.
Education.
Mhm.
And why is that?
I love kids. I have a lot of experience in it, and I feel that it's a good way to both get along with people or make connections, get good work, and just overall get to see the culture at its roots, I suppose. As the kids grow up at their roots, like where it all comes from, how it's all ingrained into them.
What do you like most about teaching?
Teaching? The kids, I think, definitely. I've loved kids since I was a kid, and I've loved taking care of them. I've loved mentoring them, and just being able to show love or show support where sometimes they have none.
You have on here that you have competence in Mandarin. Where did you learn that?
Nyack College here. I took Mandarin for 2 semesters, and yeah.
Okay. Now, your internship was done in Japan,
Yes.
correct? What were some of the takeaways from that internship? It was probably one of the most significant thing you learned as far as crossing cultures on that trip.
As far as crossing cultures, getting along well with your teammates is very, very important.
Okay.
And working through any sort of conflict and learning how to deal with that was a very big thing for me to learn cross-culturally. Like working either on a cross-cultural team or a small team, it was just how do I deal with certain conflicts and boundaries and things like that. That was a very big learning point for me.
Okay. Did you feel you mastered it?
As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the bridge experience here.
Yes.
And if you would, tell me about your strength as a teacher.
All right. The Bridge is a program where they just have a bunch of people volunteer time, and an hour a week you talk with the same student, and I've been doing that for the past 3 years. The girl's name is Brenda. She chooses an English name, and we talk. We just have normal conversations, and where
Is
there's
it done over Skype?
just done over Skype.
Okay.
Yep, and I get to talk to her, get to know her, get to know her life, and then at the same time we go through like, oh, how do you pronounce this word? Or just through conversational English, I would, teach her, correct her, administrate, like how to pronounce certain things, how certain words are spelt and pronounced when she had questions, and helped her with certain school projects. So, yeah, it was the program it's very good. I really like it. So, yeah.
How about your strengths?
My strengths as a teacher. I would have to say very relational. And I feel you can't really teach someone if you're not approachable, if you're very distant and cold. And to be relational is to teach, not only the subject matter, but to make it personal for that person. So, yeah.
Okay. With your undergrad degree in intercultural studies, what did that education do to prepare you for cross-cultural experiences? If you could give one example of something you learned in your classes that was helpful.
Oh, that would be my intercultural teams class. After that class, I took it before I went over into a different culture, but before I went to Japan, excuse me. And that class dealt a lot with like team conflict and resolution and how to work on a team, and that was very, very helpful and very, very important to me, because if I do not have, well, I don't think if anybody has a certain safe net or a team that's broken, it's going to be just messed up in the end. So that really trained and helped me to be able to overcome issues on a team, working with people in the field. So.
And one of the things about China is it's a huge country with lots of people. When you get assigned to a school, you'll be a large university by yourself. And how will you do being by yourself in an environment where you can't talk to people very well, living on your own?
And I must be honest with you, and for probably the first month or so, I will definitely have a couple trials to overcome, because I am a very big extrovert. So until I can make a friend, it will be a little difficult at first, but I'm pretty sure just about anybody crossing cultures, it will be difficult there. But I feel once I have a friend, everything for me just becomes much more smooth. So.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for us?
Yes, actually. The program is, it covers housing, and do I have to account for, what is it called, utilities? Do I have to account for paying for utilities? I'm pretty sure I have to pay for food and stuff like that, but it didn't, I was online, it didn't say in the program whether or not
It's
you
a
pay for
salaried
that.
position. Some schools have housing provided. That would include utilities. Other places you have to find your own housing,
Okay.
pay your own utilities,
So I'll just
and
find
you
that
might
as
get
I
a
go.
housing allowance.
Okay.
So it really just depends.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you have to wait till your place to figure out all the details.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in. We appreciate you getting over today.
Yes, thank you very much.
And we will be in touch with you. All right.
So look forward to it. Nice meeting you,
Thank
Donna.
you. Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you. Thank you.
I don't send in the next person, just Sue, right?
Right.
Alright.